Previously on this story, William lost the only family he had left. Now, standing in front of his uncle's burning pyre, one question is burning inside him. Who is the stranger sending him money? And why won't he answer the phone? Episode 2. Anger. The flames rose quietly into the night sky, crackling like they were whispering old memories. William stood in front of his uncle's burning pyre, phone pressed to his ear, waiting, hoping someone on the other side would finally pick up. The phone rang once, twice, 3 times. With every ring, his heartbeat grew louder. Then the call cut. No answer. William swallowed hard and dialed again. This time, a cold automated voice responded. The number you are trying to reach is currently switched off. His jaw tightened. If they weren't going to talk, he needed another way. He typed a single message. Who are you? He hit send. And then he paced slowly around the pyre, his eyes red from grief and exhaustion. A minute later, ting, a message. William almost smiled out of relief. Finally, something. But when he opened it, his face fell flat. Your well-wisher. The same damn line again. William stared at the words, frustration burning in his chest. Who keeps calling himself my well-wisher? And why? Why would anyone care about an orphan like me? What do they want from me? He sent more messages, more questions, more angry demands. Nothing came back. After a while, he gave up and returned to the rituals, finishing the last responsibilities he owed the man who raised him. A house that never felt like home. Later that day, Ravi offered quietly, "You can stay with us for a few more days if you want." But William shook his head and forced a smile. "Thanks, bro, but I'll manage." He sat on the floor of Ravi's small room, gathering the last remaining belongings of his uncle. A cracked wristwatch, a few hospital receipts, and the old towel his uncle always carried around his neck. Everything his uncle owned fit into one plastic bag. William held the bag to his chest before standing up to leave. As he walked out, someone blocked his path. A middle-aged man, gray hair, a smirk that William instantly recognized. His old landlord, the same man who threw his sick uncle out of their house. The man who practically pushed his uncle to die outside on a plastic chair. William said nothing and tried to walk past him, but the landlord stepped closer. "I heard what happened," the man said, pretending to sound sad. "Terrible news, but maybe it's for the best. At least he's done suffering in all this poverty." William's fists clenched. His eyes narrowed sharply. He wanted to scream, punch, break something, but he stayed silent. He handed the landlord the remaining rent, every last rupee. The landlord's eyes widened at the sight of the money. Greed slowly curled across his face. "Son, look, I'm not a bad guy, okay? That day, I thought your uncle was just acting again to avoid paying rent. If I knew he was so sick, I wouldn't have done that. If you want, the house is still yours. You can come back anytime." William stopped, turned, and for the first time, he let the anger show. His voice came out deep, controlled and burning. "The house where my uncle died on a chair because you wouldn't let him lie down on the floor. Why would I ever step back into that place?" The landlord swallowed hard, but William wasn't done. Tears welled in his eyes as he continued. "One day, I'll come back here, but not for that house. I'll return only when every inch of this land, every direction your eyes can see, belongs to me, and on that land, I'll build a hospital in my uncle's name." He walked away. The landlord tried calling after him, but William didn't look back. Not even once. Ravi stood watching all of this from a distance. The landlord muttered, that anger inside him, it'll destroy him someday. Ravi smiled faintly. No, that anger is exactly what he needed. Watch him now. He's going far. The Blue Lily Hotel. William didn't know where to go next, so he chose the simplest solution, a hotel for the night. He walked into the first one he saw, Blue Lily, one of the biggest hotels in the city. The moment he entered, he heard someone whisper, "Isn't that William?" He turned. A group of his old college classmates stood near the lobby, the same ones who laughed at him yesterday. Ankush smirked, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Look who followed us here. Our special guest. What happened this time, bro? Delivery job again or waiter duty?" Laughter exploded around him. William's blood boiled. He was moments away from snapping until a familiar voice cut through the noise. "You're still doing this? After last night?" Ananya. She walked straight toward William, her presence calming him instantly. Standing before him, she said softly, "On behalf of everyone here, I'm sorry." William took a breath. "You don't need to apologize, but you do need better friends." The group fell silent. Ankush stiffened. Ananya looked stunned. She understood exactly what he meant. "Today," Ananya announced, "we're all taking William out for lunch. That's our apology." One boy protested. "Why should we pay for him? He's not even our friend." Ananya snapped back. "If that bothers you, Then you don't have to be my friend either. Every guy suddenly shut up. Ankush forced a smile. It was a joke, Ananya. Of course we'll treat him. Right, William. William didn't want to go, but when Ananya looked into his eyes and said, please, let it go. For today, he couldn't refuse. The setup at the restaurant table. The smell of warm food hit William so hard he nearly lost control. 2 days without a single proper meal. He didn't just eat, he devoured. Ankush whispered loudly, look at him eat, like he's never seen food before. William glared at him, ready to strike, but Ananya placed her hand gently on his. Just that touch was enough to calm him. Her phone rang. She stepped aside. Yes, Dad. Okay. I'm coming immediately. 10 minutes. She returned and told William, I need to go. Emergency at home. Please eat without worrying. And remember, today is our treat. She left. The moment she walked out, Ankush created a WhatsApp group. Order whatever you want. As soon as the food comes, we all leave quietly. Let's teach him a lesson. Someone asked, and if Ananya finds out? Ankush replied, I'll handle her. He tried to act smart earlier. Now he'll learn. Within minutes, everyone ordered extra food. Then, one by one, they pretended to go take photos and vanished, leaving William alone at the table. The bill. William finished eating and politely waited for them to return. They didn't. Instead, the restaurant manager walked over, frowning deeply. He tossed the bill on the table. Total is 6,000 rupees. Who's paying? William said calmly. My friends will be back. They're handling the bill. The manager scoffed. If they were coming, they'd be here already. This is a 5-star hotel. People who dine and run go straight to jail. And I can tell from your clothes, you don't belong here. William stood up slowly, eyes locked with his. Call your boss. I need to speak with him. The manager barked. My boss doesn't meet people like you. William didn't blink. I want to buy this hotel. The manager laughed so loud the entire floor could hear. You can't even pay the bill. Before he could call security, William calmly pulled out his phone and showed him his bank balance. The manager froze. His mouth dropped open. His hands trembled. A minute ago he wanted to throw William out. Now he bowed. The deal. Inside the hotel's most expensive suite, William waited with the terrified manager. The owner arrived shortly after, a man in his mid-50s named Devansh Shah. His company was drowning in losses. Selling the hotel would save him. When he saw William's confidence, he felt small in comparison. May I call you Mr. William? He asked politely. William smiled. You can call me anything you like, sir. The deal began. Documents were brought in. The price was set. 8 crores. William didn't negotiate, didn't hesitate. Prepare the papers, he said. Shah exhaled with relief. From today, consider this hotel yours. A new owner. Later, the manager, Joseph, walked William through the lobby. Head bowed. Sir, I'm really sorry for how I treated you. Please don't fire me. William gave a tired smile. Don't worry. I know what it feels like to lose a job. Joseph looked touched. Let me introduce you to the staff. We've arranged a small welcome. William shook his head softly. Not today. I have somewhere to be. Joseph chuckled nervously. Buying another hotel? William smirked. No, I'm actually late for college. Joseph's smile faded in surprise. Before William could step away, his phone buzzed. A message from the same name. Your well-wisher. He opened it, and whatever he read stopped him cold. His breath caught. His mind froze. His entire world shifted again.